We back. I don't want to hear no bullshit. We back. We had some technical difficulties. It wasn't my Wi-Fi, so don't y'all try to go in on the Wi-Fi, okay? It was my computer.
Heard to pay that bill. My fault, y'all.
It was my computer. No, I just had to refresh the computer, man. There was a lot going on. I had a lot of things open that was slowing it down. So, but we back. So, only thing that matters. I'll put that old question back up there.
Well, it's still new.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me make the question make a little bit more sense.
Well, you wrote it.
Well, you said it.
Deal. Should have been dealing.
You said it. I'll just put it back up there. Okay. Here we go. Oh man, I'm blind. All right. There we go.
Oh, why you ain't got no glasses? This how you be like.
I don't care. I'll be wanting.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, forget that, bro. You gotta put them on. Get some nice ones.
I ain't getting no glasses. Leave me alone, dog. I've been blind all my life. Okay?
Sure.
I know. I've been doing. See how think you get confused?
Like what?
I had to make a confused face just to see. Yeah, that's me. But yeah, welcome back in, y'all. Appreciate y'all that's tuning in with us, holding it down. Feel me? Hit that share button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Invite everybody back in. Tell them we back on the back end. Okay, no, I'm just playing. But whatever, all that. Feel me?
That's the question. The question right there, man. How are the parents dealing with their child that's needing emotional support from a death?
Yeah.
So right before we had to go off for a second, a couple people had put in some numbers. If y'all can put those numbers back on there, or Quan, can you put those numbers back? They still on there?
No, they not on there. That was an old one.
So y'all just tap back in with the numbers. We apologize for what happened earlier, man.
Thank you, Dad. Apologize for me too.
They were apologizing from us. Yeah, it was Quan's fault, but
no, it ain't.
We apologize in that, you know. It's been a rough day, you know. Everybody's been saying
it's a Monday, and the Monday is Monday.
You know,
This is what we said in the last one. This Monday is Monday in. So if your Monday is Monday in, let's come in here and have a good time and try to turn that around. You hear me? Let's do that. And now everybody don't want to come back and talk to us. You see what happens?
Yeah, they done what happens.
No, they lagged us out, man. You feel me? They lagged us out so that y'all won't want to come back and talk to us. You hear me? Now we got 4 people watching just to be creeps. How people say they're here. It's 4 creeps in here now.
No, man, it's Mariah.
Yeah, I'll just play it just because ain't nobody seeing that. But yeah, if y'all posted a link on the last one, repost those links. You feel me? Yeah, so we could drop them in the comments. You feel me? I need some sad music because that making me sad. We gotta be serious. Feel me? It's serious right here. Talk to him, Doc. How would you deal with it? How about that? If you start off,
well, first before I answer the question, I want to welcome y'all back to the Midwest Mess.
Yes, welcome.
Me and my boy Quan and Don, we here tonight for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Live edition. You know what I'm saying? We got the question right here: how are the parents dealing with their child that's needing emotional support from a death? Yeah. Well, we're gonna take that from 2 sides. Some parents haven't even dealt with the death, so that has to be extra hard on them trying to explain death to their child that they're going through the loss of their friend. Yeah, man, I don't know what he was. Don't even pay attention to that, man. You know what I'm saying? He just be saying stuff.
Okay, no, I'm just making sure. All right. My bad, I was just making sure. I was like, they watching, but they ain't saying nothing. They act like they keep going. Don't worry.
Yeah, so it's like that's why That's why we're asking for like any mental health numbers, any mental health places that the kids could go with the parents or the kids could just go alone. You know what I'm saying? No judgment zone. Just want to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they might not know how to talk to their parents.
Okay, me and Uncle back good, so I'm good. I ain't want no problem.
To the world,
Feel me? Oh yeah, see, yeah, no, I don't want no problem. It's all good over here. You know what I'm saying?
But then coming from a parent that's probably dealt with death, you know what I'm saying? He or she or both, you know what I'm saying? They can probably like show them like, you know what I'm saying, even through the hurt, you know what I'm saying, that you still got to keep pressing on, you know what I'm saying? But it's like with mental health numbers, that could help out a lot because it might be something else that a child's holding on to that they don't know how to talk to their parents. So then it's like a double whammy of pain.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's why we're asking for the links or the numbers, you know what I'm saying? Because they've been to school for that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So they know how to exactly attack the problem. Well, hopefully.
Or try to identify the problem.
Right. But we appreciate y'all coming back. We sorry for what happened on the last live. What was going on?
You don't gotta keep telling them sorry, man. Technology, man. They know how technology works. If anybody works with computers, they know one day it's good, the next day that might be in its own world, bro. So it's just like you gotta kind of go with the flow. But I always say every time we get over 15, 20 viewers, it started lagging or glitching or start doing some crazy stuff. So I just be like, oh, we got too many people rocking with us, so they gotta knock some people off. You feel me? My daughter lost her older brother 2 years ago. And her and I both have a psychology degree. My bad, shut up, dog. I would suggest counseling, family support, talking about the person. Yep, I agree.
Thank you, Howard.
I think a lot of people shun therapy at the end of the day, but there's a lot of different types of therapy as well. And I think people should look into it to find one that resonates with them and then go and seek that.
Well, first you have to be open to therapy, bro.
Yeah. Well, I feel like if you're going through things enough mentally and emotionally, you would reach out to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said, like, it's no judgment zone. Like, if you feel like you just got to sneak to go talk to somebody, that's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of mental health comes after the services. You never know when feelings may hit you or when it will hit.
Yeah.
You just be having a regular day and you can just feel something, smell something, anything that reminds you of the person that you lost.
Yeah.
And that's when the psychology comes in. That's when the mental health really matters because, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're just stuck in that pain and you can't move on. You feel me? And that's what I was talking about with like how parents can sometimes be stuck in a psychological thrall, you know what I'm saying? But the kids are still growing up.
Whether the parent, how I look at it, whether the parent or whether it's a kid, however it is, we still have to find They just kicked us out of our own
What the?
We in a they just kicked us out of our own land.
I'm moving, bro.
I'm telling you, man, they plot on us, man. They just plot on us, man. We can't have a good show. This is crazy.
You know appreciate that, Unc.
Our last night, is kicking us out the live. Well, I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah. So I appreciate everybody that's still tuning in, man. Leave me alone, Trey. I just got through getting out of that hot gym. You feel me? Now I'm cooling off. feel me? I got out the shower, I had to get myself together. But now I'm trying to cool off, man. I almost passed out in the gym running. I felt how you felt the other day. Today, there was sweat everywhere.
He ain't got no cuts or nothing, Dre. You feel me? What is he doing? I feel like I'm on a thing with Snoop Dogg.
I don't care. Me and Dre the same size.
I know, both of you got twins.
We finna get swole though.
Yeah, I know.
We finna get on our show. See, I'm finna be beating up stuff. Where my fly swat at?
Oh no, bro.
I know I just had it. I'm finna get the fly swat. Y'all finna see. But no.
You guys, come on, man. We was a question.
What? I ain't missed nothing. Yes, I did. We got kicked out the live. How I'm gonna see some?
See, it ain't no timetable on the name, bro.
Yeah.
She said, I lost my brother at 4 years old and he hit me when I became grown. And she probably didn't even understand what was going on. You feel me?
Yeah, tell them, Dre. Coming soon. For all those that know and don't know. We finna get swole.
Our condolences on the loss, man. I don't know what Quan on tonight, but man, my condolences to your loss, Mariah.
If you want to talk to Mariah, have a personal conversation with Mariah, I don't care. I'm having a personal conversation with Dre. You and Mariah could talk over there, and me and Dre talking over here. Don't you see my picture over here? I'll do what I want on this side. You do whatever you want over there.
That's how we gonna break it up, y'all. Ain't gonna be on this side, my side.
I'm gonna put a filter right here, so nigga don't even talk to me about what y'all talking about. I'm gonna have a whole separate situation over here. You just over there.
But Mariah, how did you deal with that? If you don't mind sharing.
But now, in all seriousness, though.
Oh man, just let it go, bro.
No, I'm a white shirt on, bro. No, they like me right now tonight. I don't know what's wrong with Bug being there. But anyway, what I was saying before we got kicked out the lab, and I feel like they kicked us out because I was getting ready to get deep. But anyway, I was saying whether it's a child or whether it's an adult, we nothing this. So look, you feel me? This is crazy.
Write it down, man.
Every time I try to tell y'all what I'm trying to tell y'all, the live kicked me out. I don't know what. Doc keep laughing like I'm tweaking, but I'm like, look, you see? All right, so look, whether you are an adult or you are a child, there are healthy ways to go about doing things, you feel me, or healing over things, or processing what you're dealing with, you feel me. A lot of those habits aren't taught in our community, and that was one of the things that I was pointing out. So I was saying it is a lot of people that shun therapy, but at the same time, therapy is needed. Mental health is important. So if we speaking on things in terms of that, you have to find healthy habits to help heal from some of those things. You feel me? So in the term of what some might make you down, instead of looking at it in the down way, think of all the positive things instead of thinking of it in a sad way. You see what I'm saying? So why don't you think about the good times you had with that person instead of the times that was robbed from you? And then Mariah said, I just kind of fed our family energy and learned to grow from it and learn from it.
So you did it naturally with the family. You didn't have to seek a psychiatrist for the help.
I mean, depending on your support system, if it's people that's around
just keep uplifting
that knows, yeah, you know what I'm saying, then for sure they'll put that in you. But I just know that for everything that's going on, you have to have a way to kind of compartmentalize the things that's going on, so that you can process everything that is going on. You know what I'm saying?
But how?
To a person that don't understand what I'm saying, you feel me? I'm finna get to that. You feel me?
I was finna say, but how can a child do that, bro?
A child can do that. They do that anyway. You feel me? So, like, okay.
But do they do that in a healthy way or an unhealthy
okay, so
way?
this is what I'm saying. When you was a kid, you processed things still. You had a mind of your own.
Right.
You could think for yourself. So can these kids. So although they may not be able to express how they feeling verbally all the time.
I was I became violent with my pain, and I always was in trouble in school because
Nobody
I
taught
didn't
you how to
know.
express.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking you if my parents didn't know. How can I mean what you're saying is very correct
But
for
if
people
but
that
if a
know.
parent don't know,
Yeah,
how do
how do they
they?
do? How do they go?
Okay,
That's the question I'm
okay.
asking, sir.
They the best way that they can, or usually it's repeated trauma. Nah, we just gonna,
that they
yeah,
can.
the best way, because as a parent, there ain't no rule book. Everybody's
Right.
just doing the best that they can in whatever way that looks. You feel me? So that's why I always say that. Like, definitely agree, but everyone's pain is different. Yeah, that's
Correct.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So like when people be like, it take time, it do. Like some people could get over stuff in a week, but some people would take them years. Some people would never get over stuff. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just different for the person and how they attack and their attachment to it is.
Right.
You feel me? But I just look at it, if it's anything that's concerning death, you feel me? Um, I'm sad about it to a certain aspect, but I like to take more of the joy from the situation more than anything else. Y'all saw that too? That's what I'm saying. Doc, stop playing, man. Stop playing.
Man, you got to
Man.
be serious, bro. Stop acting like that, man.
Nah, you the one got me in here tripping. I said I did see something that looked big too, didn't it? I was scared to look too. I was, man. But nah, in all seriousness though, um, I just feel like we have to have healthier ways to heal, and we have to go and seek healthier ways to heal. So even if we don't know, we should go try to know.
Right.
You feel me?
But one thing for certain, bro, death ain't never gonna be easy.
No, it never is. But what I was saying is that's the way that I look at death is I like to think of the good times that I had with that person more than the
Right.
loss of them. You see what I'm saying? So instead of being in the saddened state, I'm more in the happy state, thinking of all the times we had. And
Right. They still here with you.
yeah, you feel me? So that's how I deal with grief instead of looking at it like, because death is something that's a reality of every day. We all got a day. You feel me? Everybody got a day. So it's going to happen. You feel me? That's life. So we have, in certain aspects, we have to accept that because it's an everyday life. It's just like you gonna do or pee every day. You gonna eat every day. Somebody gonna die every day.
And the stuff he says, I don't know.
That's the truth. You have to accept that. So people don't die every day. It might not be people close to you, but in reality, people die every day.
Right, but doo-doo and pee.
Know what I'm saying? That's something you do every day though, right?
Yeah, I mean, but you know.
That's
something
a couple
that
things you do every
but
day.
that's
It's
something
just
that a lot
part
of people
life.
don't even want to accept or think about.
But that's part of the problem. You have to if it's a part of your
I
reality.
mean, like as a child, you don't ever want to be like, man, I'm gonna lose my homie. You feel me?
No, not that you're gonna lose your homie, but all of it is realistic at one point in time. I mean, we're not thinking harm.
That's coming from the maturity of a person.
Yeah. Like I'm not wishing harm or evil on nobody, but when it happens, I have to accept it and then learn how to deal with it.
The views of Quan is from Quan. It's not the Midwest mess.
You feel me? I do think as a community we could do better on mental health with kids. I learned as an adult how to handle my anger differently. So I was able to teach my child differently, hoping that she could teach her children differently.
Right.
You feel me?
She was reversing.
Now that's the same thing that I just got through saying. Thank you, Hollis. Thank you, sis. Look, love the positive energy y'all bringing, but a lot of black men don't believe in talking to someone about their grief. We feel like it's a sign of weakness, but we need to stop and start thinking about our mental health. I was in a lot of pain when I lost my son, and I turned anger, and it turned into anger because I was on one. Right. And that's what I was basically saying, which I understand. And even in that circumstance, I just feel like those things I wanted, and you should feel that way. Like, not to even say it in no crazy way, like I want y'all to hear me out fully. When something like that happens, you are entitled to feeling however you want to feel it. If you're angry, you can be angry, but you still have to learn how to deal with that anger and where to put it at. You see what I'm saying? Because now you angry at who? The person that did it?
Well, a lot of times you're mad at the situation.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of that stuff be out of, I'm not going to say it like, like that, but it's out of our control. So we have to learn how to live through it and live with it.
But okay.
And not be a wound on you know what I'm saying?
Right. But coming from what he was saying was basically like, okay, like if he's felt like this way his whole life, he in his 50s, so he's not finna change.
No, and I can understand that too.
But it's like,
we was all taught as a man, don't show your feelings.
Right.
We all have to learn that in older age. Like, it's all right for me to give you your flowers and not be no hater. You feel me? Because really, I ain't saying we haters, but that's kind of what we was doing. We was hating on each other. All right, I ain't gonna let that nigga know he's saucing like that. No,
I ain't do no.
I ain't never done nothing either.
I don't know what he's talking about, man.
You know it's haters out here, Doc.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not one.
I'm not one either, but I was just saying, niggas be hating, Joe. Niggas done hated on me so much, I don't know why, but they have. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, be haters. I've encountered a lot of haters. I didn't understand it at the time, but my brother really dealt with anger, and it's something we don't focus on with men. Well, I will say this. A lot of times with men is shut up and put up. And that's a reality that a lot of men suffer from. Like, we don't say nothing, but in a true reality, nobody cares about men. And we know that. Like,
and that's why a lot
of it sucks. Because even if we express like, man, don't nobody really care about us.
Your soft ass on.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just want a hug. Niggas don't want a hug, that's all. But guess what? You ain't gonna get no hug because don't nobody care. You a man. Suck it up. You got it. You can hold that weight. You will be all right. Don't you do push-ups every morning?
Man, what that got to do with a hug?
No, that's how they look at it. You a man. Suck it up and be a man. Ain't no you ain't got time to be emotional. You a man. I hate that. We love y'all. See, you know what I'm saying? Some people do, but a lot of people.
That's why a good woman is in effect. You feel me? Because a lot of time a good woman picks up the slack that a man feel like he can't because she senses that. You feel me?
A great woman does that.
So it's like you get your hugs. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. A great woman does that.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I like that. Big G.
Yeah. G. Feel me? But I just feel like, nah, for real though, honestly though, I'm not gonna lie. As a man, I'm gonna be vulnerable with y'all, even with my wife. Like, she used to say little stuff to me, and bro, I ain't even know how to take it. I used to be like, bro, what you don't ask me no, like, because nobody never asked me stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never really cared. So when somebody actually asking you that question, you don't even really know how to take it.
Right.
So it's like we ask for stuff, but then when it's given to you, you don't even know how to take it or what to do with it. So I had to take a step back and realize, like, damn,
what did she ask you, bro? Since you brought it up.
What did she ask me?
That made you feel like she was bringing it to you.
Nah, I wasn't even. It wasn't even that she was bringing it to me, but I just feel like, you feel me?
Like, what you want, G?
Nah, not even nothing like that. Just the ask. There's certain things that people do that let you know whether they're genuine with their actions and certain things. So it was a situation that went on, and just the energy that she gave me behind it just let me know, like, okay, she applying pressure in a different way. But at first I was kind of like, you trying to be in my business? Like, hold on.
She showed you she was your real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was one of them type situations. So that's what I'm saying. Like, at the beginning, I didn't know how to really adjust and take that. Like, you calling and asking me, did I eat? Like, is you my mama? Why you worried about did I eat?
No, she your woman, bro.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. I'm being honest right now. It took me some time to be able to digest that. You feel me? One love, I'm going to bed.
Go to bed. All right, love.
All right, we appreciate you, man. He said he going to bed, tired. He said that was a tie. That's the real tie. Yeah, it's 10, man. It's up there. But, yeah. So that's all I was saying. Like, a lot of people don't know how to take emotional support when it's healthy and it's being given either, because they haven't seen it. So, yeah, for sure. So that's what I mean when I say that.
That comes with maturity too, bro. That's what I was meaning. Like, to go back to the question, if the parents are mature in that situation, they really might not know what to say, and they might just be cool with their shorty, just not talking about it.
Right.
That's why I want the numbers and the places to go, so at least it will be somewhere where they can't find it.
Well, y'all make sure y'all share this live. You feel me? So, because it might be somebody that need to see this or hear this.
And then it's like a lot of, I don't even want to change the subject, bro, but And it's like a lot of men, man, like they trying to match energy too much with the women. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's another boundary that could be getting overstepped.
Doc got real mad.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all where this came from. I already know where it came from.
Doc
was on TikTok or Instagram or something yesterday, and all you kept seeing was niggas come through water and be mermaids. And he said, "Oh man, what is this? What is this?" I said, "What you talking about, Doc?" He said, "Man, the ladies was doing all these videos. Now look at these niggas. Look at them." And I ain't gonna lie, I looked at bogus. They was in there. I was like, "What, Doc? This is crazy." They got their little mermaid legs. They smiling with the little. I said,
"What the hell?"
Man, this ain't it. That ain't it. My situations, my folks let me grieve, but understood I needed time to adjust. But it's the little questions. How are you feeling? How are you sleeping? That's what I meant. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
that's your mental.
My mental of that was overbearing. I'm
right.
Like, why are you asking me? But I had to understand she caring about my well-being.
Right. I mean, you part of her now, so man, you got to make sure what's going on. You feel me?
Niggas, the new bad bitch.
Didn't I say that? Yeah. Didn't I say that, bro? I'm like, damn, they overmatching.
Hey. I mean, I match with my wife, though. Don't say it like that, dog.
No, I ain't saying that.
I'm lame now, ain't no joke.
It ain't about being lame.
Man, I fought on the internet about that with Blue and his wife. You feel me? They wore an outfit that was matching. My wife's talking about something. Look at them. Think the way they match the outfit. I said, so we got to do everything they do on the gram now and on the book, huh? I said, I was a whole thing. I ain't never getting no matching outfit, bro. You wild, Juan.
What y'all get?
Damn, polo outfit.
With the collar?
Yeah.
Rubber band banks type shit?
Yeah, with the little polo hats. Yeah. In the
You had it to the right?
No, it was a bucket.
Oh, you had it to the front? Oh, to the bucket. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a polo bucket.
Air Force Ones?
Yeah. Okay. No, I had the polo shoes.
Right, look, you see what I'm saying? A new bad bitch.
Oh, man, this is crazy work. But, damn, I guess I'm in the club now.
Sadie Hawkins in the real life. Ain't nothing wrong with it, though, bro.
It ain't, man. I ain't never dressed as a twin with nobody. So
at least you're supposed to dress with your twin.
Hey, I tell you what, we got a lot of compliments, and we got drinks for free, all types of stuff. So I don't even care.
You got the perks.
I had a good time. You feel me?
Right.
Everywhere. See?
Oh, see, look. All right, no, I knew he was making up shit over whooping.
She capping.
She ain't said none of that. You feel me?
Don't let her get on here and cap. You ain't said none of that, babe, for real? Look at that. He's like, Show gonna get interested tonight. Yeah. She'll be the one to do it, too. We'll be out here fucking going at it for real off some bullshit.
Like, could you please stop? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
And y'all ain't got no wives. Oh, see? Why y'all ain't got no wives?
I don't know. I'm gonna make my own food.
Hey.
We need to get back on topic.
They said, hey, why y'all ain't got no wives? He said, I'm making my own food. I'll eat my cornbread. Now, get back on topic though. I don't think a lot of, like you said, a lot of the parents have healthy ways to go about teaching their child. But at the same time, I don't think the kids is comfortable enough with telling their mamas or daddies or whatever else is going on anyway. When we was outside doing stuff in the street, we wasn't coming in the house telling mama what we was doing.
Right.
So we just was doing what we was
That's
doing.
why a lot of parents, even though it's like
your parents really don't even want to believe it's you.
But
like, I remember doing stuff and people coming to the house and telling my mama I did it, and she like, my baby ain't did that, right. But I did do it. I did.
And that's what I was meaning by, like, you know how, like, when you're in the streets, right? Something happened to so-and-so, right? And we'd be like, man, they saying all that, man. They know dude was giving it to niggas and all that, right? But the parents really be like, it's like, I don't know if it's a blockage or it's really like, you know your mom and daddy, you know what I'm saying? I know how to come through. They ain't gonna see the gun. I know how they ain't gonna see the money. They ain't gonna see, you know what I'm saying? When my friends come over, we go outside. You feel me? And like a lot of parents, bro, they're not as nosy as how my parents was. You feel me? Well, you know, it's a lot of closing of doors in houses. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of the kids on the game all day. You feel me? It's like as long as the people feel like the shorty straight, they straight.
Yeah, you couldn't do none of that when we was little. You know,
it was time to play the game all that 2 or 3 hours tops.
You gotta shut the door quiet.
Yeah, they can't even hear you. Feel me? Then they still gonna come in there. What you doing?
What you doing? Don't close no doors in here.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Put my lotion down. You feel me? No, I'm just talking.
Wow, you said put the lotion. Oh, come on, God.
Whoa.
Well, my boy was on the Dewey special.
I got another question though.
Put the vacuum down, Dewey.
I got another question, right?
I'm doing my homework.
How are parents dealing with letting their kids be kids, dealing with the violence that be amidst us? You feel me?
That's what you said.
I don't even know what cartoon you're talking about. Who was Dewey?
Oh, it was a scary movie, gang. If they see a scary movie, they know who Dewey is, man. He got caught with the vacuum. Doing my homework.
But you know what I'm saying? Can you switch that question out?
I don't even know how.
How are parents?
All right, so what's the second question?
How are parents dealing with letting their kids still be kids with the violence that be amidst us? You know what I'm saying?
So how are parents dealing with their
letting their kids still be kids? It's how you still letting your kid be a kid dealing with the violence that's around us. You know, because a lot of kids they grown in their mind. You feel me?
Yeah, I got you.
Boom, boom.
See what I'm saying, Doc? I'm cold. Bow. Boom. Put it up like there. Bow. There we go right there.
There you go.
How are parents dealing with letting their kids still be a kid with the current state of violence?
I'm going to let you answer that first before we give it to the crowd.
And what's the second question? My bad, y'all. So how, as a community, can we change these kids? It's Rosie's
trying to get that resolution.
You feel me? I just feel like a lot of the parents are keeping their kids in the house, and that's why they letting their kids play the game all day. It ain't really nowhere for them to take them nowhere where it is, where they feel like it's safe. I do feel like in certain neighborhoods, the kids come out and they play together in a certain area, but they don't go too far. But that's just the kids over here. You know what I'm saying? Letting them hide behind the iPad, keeping them in the house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But how is that healthy?
Some keep them busy in activities too, but it's just like that's only if you had a means to pay for a lot of different activities to have your child in.
Bro? I mean, let me come. Since you asked the question first, right?
Okay.
Let me come from a city point of view. It's a lot of things to do in Chicago.
It's a lot of things to do here too.
Name me 5 things off the top of your dome. What's it to do in Danville, Illinois, for a child? 5.
All right. So my son did karate down here.
Okay, 1.
Okay. He's done violin down here.
2.
He's done piano down here.
3.
He's played soccer.
4.
He's played football.
5.
He's played basketball.
6.
He's ran track.
7.
All right. And he's still doing the program stuff with the church and stuff. So if you're keeping him busy,
right?
He played baseball too. My bad.
You already said that.
Okay, I said that. Okay, cool.
You got 8 good ones.
So
now that's a blessed child, right?
But yes. But what I'm also saying is this.
Okay, so now can we come? Let's come from a child that ain't got all the means to do all them things.
Okay. Keep them busy.
So now we're gonna take them 8 back. Now we're coming from a child that ain't got no money.
Right.
We coming from a child that ain't got no friends.
Right.
We coming from a child that all he got is his game. Oh, my hand up. So name me them 5.
The park.
1.
Cousin crib.
Who?
Cousin crib. Yeah, you know we're going over Cuz crib. You know we gotta go to Cuz crib. It's gonna be something to do at Cuz crib.
2.
That's it. Other than that, we run in the streets or something, bro.
So in the long run, your son should make it to the end.
Well, not really to the end. It's just he should be successful in something.
Right. he got 7 things.
You know what I'm saying? What up gonna be? Cuz crib. Yeah, come on. Yeah, we're going to Cuz crib too, and then we could ride bikes. We could, you know what I'm saying? Whatever game we come up with. But see, this is what I feel like. The kids don't play the same games we play. You feel me? Like, if we went outside riding the bike somewhere, going crazy, you feel me? We'll be in a group at the park still, you feel me? And then when we got a certain age, and then the girls started playing, you know what I'm saying? Then we trying to play hide go seek and stuff. Y'all remember that? You feel me? That was when outside was fun. Yeah, I go kid it. You know what I was saying. I didn't want to say that on. But y'all know when we used to play all the games, right? Outside was outside. Yeah. But it's like, all right, now outside can still be outside, but the kids that come outside now and complain it's too hot. It's too this, it's too that.
The laziness of a child.
Because we got locked out the house and was told to play outside.
So
we let the kids run in and out, and that's part of the problem. What you said before, Doc. We done became so lenient on our children because we wanted to let them do things that we think we should have did when we was a kid, not fully understand. But what I was saying before, it keep booting us out to laugh, but we didn't understand those were the things that kept us in line from going too far out of the lines. You feel me? So some of us still cross those lines, but at the end of the day, we was raised better.
Showing out, girl.
You feel me? So we was raised better and we knew better, but we still crossed them lines. But then once you sat down, you remember them things, all the stuff your mama said to you, all the stuff grandmama said to you. It's all coming back to you. Now you got to sit down and ain't got nothing to think about but that type of stuff. So I'm saying all that stuff matters.
Still breaking down to where did it go wrong, bro? Because
us.
Yeah, like I think we were so abused as children by our parents. We just got softer when we started making kids.
I don't even think it's that we got softer. What it was
it's just like you can't see you see yourself beating your kids.
We thought the older generation was so hard on us, but to be honest, they really was easy on us. And the older I get, and the more research I do on a lot of stuff, like every generation after generation that had it easier and easier and easier and easier and easier, but we not paying no homage to why it's easier. In the retrospect of things, like. There's a lot of people that died behind us having this type of freedom today in real life. So that's how I look at it. You feel me? We should be taking advantage of this opportunity that we got. You feel me? But a lot of us, we don't. We look at it and we complain, we find excuses, whatever. But at the end of the day, the world is limitless right now. It's the most limitless it's been since we done been on this joint capture. In captivity, because we still in captivity, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we got a little bit more freedom. You could be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying?
And not go to jail behind it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can live in a yacht on an island if you want to, if you make that amount of money, and everybody has the opportunity too. So that's just how I look at that.
Gotta keep getting
it. Yeah, you feel me? So everybody got, like what they say, everybody got the same 24. You know what I'm saying?
Do something with it.
Do something with it. And that's it. You feel me? Like, everybody got an excuse, but it's somebody we could point to that came from the same circumstances, from that same environment, and they applied themselves and they did something. They didn't let the environment make them. So I think that's what we got to stop doing. Blaming the environment. The environment is not the problem. You and your mindset is the problem. If you don't apply yourself, then you won't have nothing. And that's just how it works. So who is really the problem here? You see what I'm saying? And that's how I look at those situations. So for every point that we say there isn't any opportunities for these kids, a person like me would beg to differ. It may not be even any opportunities here, but it's opportunities somewhere. It's opportunities in Champaign. It's an opportunity. Your opportunity may be in that. But if you don't go search for your opportunity, it may come in Chicago. It may be in Catlin. It may be in Westville. You don't know where your opportunity is if you be stuck here. So that's how I look at it. Opportunity waits for no man. You got to go and get it. So, if you don't have the way to do that, then you have to create it. And that's how I look at that. So if I wanted my child to hoop and I didn't have the money to buy a basketball rim, you know what I would do? I would go get a piece of wood and nail a crate to that joint. And nigga, that's the basketball court until I could get one. We improvise. We've always done that. So that's why I look at that like that. Even with the lack of resources, we still shining and we still grinding. So to the person that's lacking those resources or feel like they lacking those resources, I just feel like it's not a lack of resources. It's just a lack of us actually knowing where to go get those resources.
I think Quan just gave yourself some homework.
No, I ain't got no homework. I don't got no car to get there. What I'm supposed to do? It's Uber, it's taxis.
But we coming from a person that's barely making ends meet.
I understand. I mean, figuratively. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying you like
hypothetically.
That,
you feel me? Like,
is there Uber in Danville?
Yeah. I don't know. But I thought it was. I thought it was.
I know it's Uber Eats.
I'm pretty sure it is. But I mean, even if you can't Uber, ask for a ride. Like.
What if you ain't got no friends, bro?
Right. Well,
bro, it really be people out here that really ain't got nobody.
But it's a lot of people in the world, and everybody needs somebody. So if you don't got nobody, that's your fault too. Whatever scenario we come up with, at the end of the day, it's your fault. That's what it's all gonna be. It's your fault. There's nobody to blame. You can cuss out the world. You can question God. It's you. If you don't like where you at, or you don't got it, you gotta get up and do something about it. And if you don't, that's where you're gonna stay.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. I can barely pay my bills though. How can I get an Uber or a taxi?
Nah, and all of that's understandable. But what I'm saying is, you feel me? If I don't got a car, I ain't rough. I'm not rough. Greetings.
Hey, Catherine.
I ain't rough. What I'm saying is this. I'm all right, so I'm gonna give you a perfect scenario. I'm messed up, right? I ain't trolling. I'm talking for real. Like, if I'm messed up, right, and I know I ain't got no ride, right? I'm gonna befriend me somebody with a car.
With a car, you better.
Hey man, my boy got a car. And whatever he asked me to do, ain't no pride in it.
You gotta make it work.
Yeah. This is crazy. They keep putting us off our laugh, bro. But I know it's because we talking some real stuff.
Cat.
See, anytime we talk crazy, they let us be loud. But when we get to talking that real stuff, they be booting us off. But only thing that I'm saying is, if I didn't have a car, I would befriend somebody with their car. And not to use them for their car, but just so that I know if I need a ride, hey bro, I got $10 to put in your tank. Can you give me a ride? Right. Not, hey, could drive me all around and they ain't gonna. No, you gotta look out for those that look out for you. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. And doing that, I know a lot of people. You feel me?
I don't know why I keep doing that.
Nah, listen, they trying to
hurt.
Listen, I'm not gonna say nothing, but just keep supporting the live, man. You feel me? when we changing vibrations and raising people, see, if we get on here and we really was doing some messy stuff, this live would be clear. It wouldn't mess up. You wouldn't have no problems with nothing. But because we getting on here and we talking positive, we uplifting, and y'all commenting and talking back to us and engaging with us, somebody don't like that. Okay? And I'm just gonna tell the truth about it. That's what it is. Danville still don't have Uber within city limits. That's crazy. I thought they had Uber. But I mean, you could walk to anywhere in Danville too, so no offense.
We appreciate y'all checking in tonight.
You can walk anywhere in Danville, bro. You can walk from here to Walmart.
What if they can't walk, bro?
Man, stop it.
What if they ain't got nobody to watch the kids while they walk?
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Like a lot of people ain't got that.
Oh, I'm here.
Ain't got that.
I
know it's excuses.
It's excuses. I don't want to hear it. If you got a link card, guess what? You can order food off Walmart.com. You ain't even gotta go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You can skip through the motherfucker for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't need, listen, they got it so smooth at the grocery store, you don't even got a grocery shop for yourself no more. All you gotta do is go and pick it up. They could even deliver it to you on your doorstep. Nigga, bag, you open the door, it's just bags. So everything that any scenario you bring up, yeah, I'm gonna give you some out of that.
But the resources ain't gonna come to your house like that.
Listen to me, that's true. But the resources ain't gonna come to you unless you're looking for them anyway. Who going to walk that far?
Come back with groceries.
Hey, Cat, listen, man, I ain't saying nobody gonna walk that far, but I'm saying you can. You feel me? If you ain't had nothing to do but pat feet, you would have to pat feet.
He just talking.
No, I ain't just talking. I'm just saying, do nobody has to depend on anyone for a ride. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So nobody has to depend on nobody for a ride.
I mean, run.
I mean, even if you gotta depend on somebody for a ride, like it's a bus, it's all type of different.
Basically, what I'm
trying to say is,
it's a way to get around it.
No matter what you say, I'm gonna give you a reply because it's a reply to whatever you say. But if you're not looking for the reply, if you're just looking to be like, man, I'm fucked up, then I'm just gonna let you sit there and be fucked up. Because what you say and what you think and what you speak is your reality. So if you saying you fucked up, you gonna be fucked up. I ain't gonna get upset. I'm gonna tell the truth and show shame the devil. Well, whatever. This our live. This ain't going on Roku. We can say whatever we want. I can say whatever I want to say.
I wish I knew that, man. I would have been smoking.
And to be honest, that's how I look at that. You feel me? Like, there's no excuses, man.
Oh yeah, we don't need this one on them anyway. It was glitching too much.
Nah, I know that a lot of people in Danville do be on that type of time nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's been the case always. I can't speak on it, but I can say nowadays it is a little fluky. Feel me? It's a little fluky. You know what I'm saying? And I agree. You know what I'm saying? If people know how to help somebody, they probably ain't gonna help you in today's climate in Danville. If somebody see you do something, they more likely to do it behind you. I don't give rides though. Love y'all though. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, Cat. That's cool. Somebody. I ain't gonna look, you don't gotta get no ride. Somebody gonna take this 10 though for sure.
Somebody gonna take and say ride.
Somebody gonna take this 10, Joe.
It's 10 at Walmart though.
You feel me? For sure. They gonna take this salt buck. You better know that. I'll pay someone. Yeah, you balling, huh? That was spoken like a true baller.
That's some good help.
Rosie say TikTok will never keep kicking y'all. Yeah, I know. Y'all let them do us like this, man. Tell Mark to talk to whoever he needs to talk to so that we could stay live all the time. Because they don't be doing nobody else like this. This the first day it's really done us like this for real, for real. We done been on here 2-3 hours, no issues. Now today we talking some real positive stuff, and this is what's happening. Am I lying though, Doc?
Are you telling the truth?
We ain't never had this problem before.
I'm gonna stop you when you're wrong.
No, that's just how I look at it. Whatever it is, it's still gonna boil down to self. And at some point you're gonna have to identify with it and do something about it. And that's each and all of us, whether you want to run from it, whether you want to get on the internet and lie to yourself, dress it up in makeup, put your mask on and go out every Saturday, however you want to dress it up. If you want to dress it up through liquor or through smoking it or hitting your squares or through sex, shopping, whatever it is that you had it through, eventually you're going to have to face it. So everybody got an ailment. That's just when it's detrimental to you that you want to change it. And that hit different for everybody. You feel me? So that's how I look at that. You know, the Most High will have a way of humbling everybody in their own way, whichever way it may be needed. So you just gotta live with it. Take the good with the bad and grow from it all. And that's how I go through it. Like, you feel me? Every day is a good day. If you ask me, even when stuff go wrong, it's still a good day. You wanna know why? Cause I woke up. So I choose to look at anything positive that I could look at in my life instead of what's negative going on.
At the end of the day, what? The day go in.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Appreciate Professor Quan with his take today. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
this really Quan show today. You know what I'm saying? I fell back because Quan was doing his thing. You know?
Yeah, it's a great day. You feel me?
It's always a great day to be alive. You feel me?
We woke up this morning and we got the nerves to complain. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm not even a humble person, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, yeah. So
lessons, you feel me?
Half full or it's half empty. You know what I'm saying? It's both sometimes, but you
don't even know the struggle no more, Rosie.
Nah, I do. You know what I'm saying? You need to live.
What is she from?
LLC, knitting and modeling her stuff. All right, yeah, that's definitely cool. I definitely will do that. She got a Facebook page. I ain't even got any on Facebook. I gotta tap in. But definitely I'll tap in for sure. Man, ain't nobody brand. You know what? Yes, I am. I am brand new. Because the old Quan would agree with whatever y'all was talking about. Like, yeah, it ain't nothing out here. It ain't no help. You know what I'm saying? The new Quan know that it's help. I know that there's money out here and resources in the bag. And I know what's going on. Why? Because I went to go look for it. I asked questions.
And what they say, brother?
Hey, you get this money in these LLCs. Right. You can get these nonprofits.
You
get these grants. You feel me? You get your business credit right, get your business line of credit.
They ain't got to be lazy, do they?
No, you ain't got to be lazy at all.
They choosing it.
You open up you a trust, open up you a whole life insurance policy and back it. Now you creating generational income. You see, y'all don't want to learn about that type of stuff. Y'all rather learn about man getting beat up at the club on Saturday night.
We need to put a class, don't we?
That's when and look, got no links.
Man, again.
Man, I don't got the links.
You sure be talking that talk though, don't y'all? We're not asking you to be a yes man, but be realistic. Tell them, Rosie.
So now that's not being realistic, right? You don't want to walk. Because these your options. You ain't got no car, but you don't want to walk neither. But you don't want to do nothing neither. Listen to me, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. They getting $800 for selling that thing.
I still don't believe that.
$800 going a long way.
But they don't want to sell that thing.
Well, do you want to keep walking or do you want a car? Life is hard for everybody.
But that's why they're asking you, Quan.
I'm telling you
to help that they can't get
ain't no link.
back.
The link is on PPOF, OnlyFans, Strokers.
See what I'm saying?
That's where the link at when you want to be lazy and you don't want to. That's where the link at. That's how the lazy. I'm not gonna go that far. Get up and get to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say don't be a bum.
Don't be a bum.
But I don't think nobody being a bum. But
right, tell them. See, she'll walk out of Roma right now where she get the links at. She just want a link, bro.
Rosie, Rosie,
Rosie, don't walk out of
Walmart. Keep getting that check, okay? But what you do, right, is you go research some financial literacy, right? So you can start understanding how you're supposed to pay yourself first, right? Then once you understand that, right, you're going to take that money that you're paying yourself with and you're going to invest that into something that's going to make you some passive income, right? So what that passive income is going to do, that's going to create you some money without you even having to do anything, right? That's what passive income is. But see, who's telling you this? I just gave you a real jewel.
Where can she look that up at?
The internet, like I did. Oh. It's called research. You can go Google. You feel me? Watch Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah. She said she'll get to him, but if Coochie going for 800, you know. You know where that.
I appreciate it, Dave. See, Dave, right. You know I'm telling them the truth, man.
This is the new Quan.
This ain't no new Quan.
I just had to fall back tonight.
Man,
can you imagine us both talking?
He said I got the money for the Coochie.
And we appreciate y'all watching the Midwest.
I don't know, but we gotta ask West, because West know where they paying 800 a drop. I don't know where that's. I don't even want to get into that.
Yeah, and West said they sending the 800 cash out before
but but in all seriousness, that's too much. It's still ways to do a lot of the things that we think we can't do.
We're gonna have some links for y'all tomorrow.
Like I'm gonna give y'all a perfect example, right? I mean, it goes for more than that.
Right. Tell her it's no good with 200,000 miles. No.
Yeah, but
I don't want it.
Man, nobody does either. But my point was this, though, right? We had to understand the ways to leverage the things that we do, right? So, for example, right, we saying we don't got the money, right? Let's just say you got a habit. You smoke. Add up in a month how much you pay for weed, blunts. Just keep track of it, right? Now multiply that by 12. Now let's say you got another habit. You like drinking. Add up all the bottles you done drank all year and do the math on it. All right, now when you done with that, you got Netflix, right? You probably don't even be home enough to watch the Netflix. But you got that, you got Hulu, you got HBO, you got Wi-Fi, right? You got all these things that you paying for that you don't even necessarily need. But you say you don't have the money. You got the money, you just spending it on the wrong stuff. That's it. We got to learn how to micro money manage. I'm going to get a $25 ounce weed.
Listen, where you live at?
Listen.
$25.
That's dispensary work right there. That's dispensary work. I lived in Colorado. I know them. That's dispensary. All day.
Nice weed.
It's decent. Depends. That's what they're trying to get rid of. So it's still good stuff. Day trading, stock bonds, ETF, insurance policies. There's plenty of ways for passive incomes. Yep. These are facts.
Oklahoma.
These is facts.
I'm so tired of the same old people acting like they love me, but their hearts are filled with evil. I know.
Yeah. But not only that, ATMs is passive income. Vending machines is passive income. Y'all ever seen the bubblegum machines inside of the mall? Passive income. Anything that you can get, an ice machine, self car wash, all of those things are passive income. See what I'm saying?
We get off here, Davion. We're gonna add you tomorrow from the start.
What it say? Oh, he said Adam.
Yeah, keep cutting off.
Okay.
We appreciate y'all checking in tonight with the Midwest Mess.
You ready to go, Doc?
If anybody can create, feel like they can have a following, anything, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep reaching out, man. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. But make sure y'all check in and email.
Rob popped in.
We appreciate y'all, man. Live podcasting. Really, being a podcaster.
You know, what if you're a business owner, you want to promote your business, promote your brand, promote your clothing line.
Over here, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
talk about something for 20 minutes this week on me.
You know what I'm saying?
Check you out.
Yeah, Facebook hating
bad, man.
But
we appreciate y'all watching tonight.
It's okay. We will be back tomorrow, man. Same time, 9 o'clock, man. We're gonna do these lives every week, but guess what? The real show will be on Roku. All right, so we're gonna have
tell them what they gotta do, bro.
A pre-recorded show that's gonna be the official. This is my last time trying, man, before they boot us off, man. Cat, thank you for the stars, man. Dawson, we appreciate it. We love the stars. But what I was saying before was the official real episodes of our show will be on Dilla TV on the Roku. You feel me? Android.
Download Dilla TV.
Apple, whatever. It's an app on the Android and Apple devices as well if you don't got a Roku player. And then if not, after it airs and everything is up and out, y'all have to wait a couple days and then it'll drop on YouTube. Okay, sorry.
Well, stay tuned, man.
But we gonna go live every night, so y'all could like kick it with us every night. You feel me? But then when we do the official joint, y'all gonna have to start going over there to see that. And then when the interviews drop and stuff, y'all gonna have to start going over there to see that. So we're gonna have a couple more interviews that we're gonna drop and do live. But after that's done, everything else will be done specifically on there. So when we have those,
we'll clip it up for y'all, let y'all know what we're doing. You know?
Y'all will see if y'all follow.
I'm so tired of the same old people acting like they love me, but their hearts are filled with evil. I know.
All right, y'all.
We appreciate y'all. Stay tuned to the Midwest Mess. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock p.m. If y'all got anything that y'all want to talk about, man, just let us know, man. We're gonna talk about it.
Don't meet us there, beat us there. You did?